It's over. It's over.
Mr. Kholoki. Mr. Kholoki, your injuries are very, very severe.
I know.
Broken ribs, a concussion, and oxygen deprivation.
Mm.
Mr. Kholoki, your body hasn't recovered yet. And let me tell you, any further competition could pose a very, very serious risk. Mr. Kholoki, take this.
What's this?
This was delivered for you earlier today. We don't particularly know what it is, but as I told you before, Kholoki, rest is not enough. Hey, no!
The Book of Revelation. Another book? What's this? A poem? Seek not the cure of flesh alone, for deeper truths remain unknown. Within these words the veil is torn. Revelation comes to those reborn.
Welcome everybody to MWA Unleashed. We have a big show ahead of us tonight in our main event. Bhreezy of the Steel City Saints takes on the returning Jonathan Colt, who shocked the world last week targeting Schiff. But tonight we also have some tag team action. Misty and DMK versus the Book Club, and we're gonna kick it all off with a very special debut because we have a new face on the roster.
Nuck, I am so excited to see the debut of Rafi. The people have been wanting her on the roster for a very long time, and it's all coming to fruition here tonight on Unleashed. I'm so excited for this card. I can't wait for everything that's about to happen, Nuck. I'm so excited to be here on Unleashed.
Here we go. And welcome to the MWA. She calls herself Sugar Rush Rafi.
The people are chanting her name, Nuck.
Hey, look at this.
Oh my god. Bursting of energy. Oh my god.
What a way to make your entrance. God damn.
Absolutely fired up here tonight is Rafi. Oh, no, this is already a first good impression. Just immediately off the bat, she is so full of energy. She is a beacon of hope here in the MWA.
You mess with a little girl's dream.
Here we go, Nuck.
Tonight, she's in for quite a battle as her opponent is your World Spotlight Champion.
I don't think that's how you say her name, Nuck. Let me introduce to you the most beautiful woman in all of professional wrestling, the greatest Spotlight Champion there's ever been. Better than Banished, better than Blank, better than Sean Anderson. Wait.
Making sure
There's
that
Tara.
Tara has her back.
I mean, Nuck, we did see last week that Tara was stuck between that confrontation between Cassidy and Dobby, but it seems like tonight Tara's coming out here with Cassidy for this match.
Tara doesn't really look like she wants to be here. But I thought, yeah, this is Ultraviolet. These two, we supposed to be good friends. So things got a little uncomfortable last week between these two and Dobby, who seems to be a bit of a closer friend of Tara nowadays. Of course, we're going to hear from Dobby later in the show tonight on top of the stacked matches that we have on the show.
scared to let through. You thought you could keep me from loving. You thought you could feed on my soul. But while you were busy destroying my life, what was half of me has become whole.
Cassidy takes her time, showcasing that gold, rubbing it in the face of the newcomer. That's gotta be a bit of a hit to your confidence if you're Rafi and you're in here with no experience in the MWA. You're here for your first match and you're facing up against a champion who is just rubbing the championship in the face of you, of the thousands of people here in attendance.
I mean, you got to be pressured by everyone in attendance here tonight, just looking at you during this big match in your debut against the World Spotlight champion, Cassie. I mean,
Nonetheless, this match is underway. Cassidy, the one to grab that lockup first. I love the colorful attire of Sugar Rush Rafi, sweet like candy, as she calls herself.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a complete distinction between Rafi and Cassidy. Rafi is more vibrant, while Cassidy seems a little more desaturated. Oh my God!
Rafi off the
Cartwheeling past
ropes,
that-
head scissors, takes Cassidy down.
Immediately, a burst of offense from Rafi. Calling out to the crowd, but you might want to turn your back, or don't turn your back at all, as Cassidy now going to take advantage with these palm slaps right to the face.
Cassidy trying to force control. And oh my God! Running crossbody.
She got a bit too arrogant there with that cartwheel, trying to mock her, but Rafi now on the attack with these punches straight to the face.
Rafi throwing the strikes, gets pushed off. And she comes off the rope again. Cactus clothesline takes them both out of the ring.
Cassidy sent flying out of the ring. Rafi joining her on the outside, following that clothesline. You can see Tara keeping her distance from this match. Not going to be interfering in this one, it seems. But Rafi, oh my God!
Step assisted triangle dropkick from the barricade to the steps to Cassidy.
No,
What
she
a
leaped
showing.
from the barricade onto the steps and then kicked Cassidy straight in the face of that drop kick. This is one of the best debuts I've ever seen.
And a springboard crossbody to get back into the ring. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Cassidy kicks out.
It's going to take a lot more to put down the Spotlight champion, Nuck.
I mean, Rafi is getting some hits in on Cassidy that a lot of people who have been here for a lot longer struggle
Oh my
to
God!
do. Cassidy, out to the top rope.
Holy shit!
Buster. Oh my God! Cassidy just killed Rafi on the barricade. Gourd Buster from the top rope that completely took her out and completely sucked the momentum out of this match.
Rafi, oh my God, she might be dead, Nug. I mean, that might be it. Oh my, Tower of London!
With Rafi flopped over that barricade. Oh my God. Mocking Dobby. Dobby, I can't imagine how much he has to say later tonight. Tara's not fully in support of what she sees. Not fully comfortable with the action in the ring. And the action outside of the ring specifically so far.
Cassidy now stalking Rafi like her prey.
Oh my God. Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
All
Well.
those theatrics, cartwheel, just to slap her in the face and just mocking the newcomer here. And snapmare to Sugar Rush.
Gonna pin off of it. 1, 2. But Rafi able to kick out.
Rafi, she took that nasty fall at the Gourd Buster and the nasty Tower London right after. You got to think Cassidy could have gotten the pin. If things went a little quicker, if she didn't waste all that time taunting Rafi, she could have gotten the win, but it looks like her ego, like always, it has no bounds.
Just handstanding knee drops straight to that abdomen. The agility, the athleticism of Cassidy cannot be undermined. I mean, no, you may not agree with everything that Cassidy does as she locks in this abdominal stretch. She's targeting the torso of Rafi in this match, but you may not like the way she comes across all the time, Nuck, but you gotta realize that Cassidy is one of the best wrestlers in the world today.
Yeah, but I mean, if Rafi at her debut can knock off the champion and knock off one of the best wrestlers in the world today, what's that got to say about this rookie? Could you even be able to call her a rookie if she's able to upset the champion like this? That would basically earn her a title shot.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It would.
Head scissor again.
Once again, taking down the champion.
Coming from the ropes. Trying to make sure Cassie's in position. But she's not. She ducks the lariat. Rafi coming off again. Swings the arm and Cassidy
Lariat!
goes down that time. Eats the arm. Falling into the
pendulum.
ropes. Rafi. Candy Crush.
She hit it!
Double scorpion kick. Rafi with the Candy Crush new move.
1, 2!
Two. No.
Kick out!
Oh my God.
Leaping out of the pinfall at the last second.
This is amazing.
What a debut for her so far, but she might want to end it again. Way roundhouse kick.
Peter Griffin inspired roundhouse kicks that knocks Rafi down in the corner. Dragging her towards the center of the ring. Bend the knee.
That's one of her signature moves, Nuck. That bend the knee, that knee balanced enziguri straight to the face, and I think we know what she's going for next.
I think it's been a little while since we've seen Cass bend the knee like that, but this one we know very well.
Aneurysm on its way! Aneurysm! Buck, shot, lariat, and there's not a wrestler that can do it like her. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Unleashed, kid, she says before taking the head off. And your champion remains victorious. But what a showing! First match, and Rafi just lit the world on fire.
I agree. It was a very fantastic showing from Rafi, Nuck. But at the end of the day, Cassidy got the win, and that is why she is the Spotlight champion. That is why she is royalty. She is a majesty. She is the most beautiful woman in this sport today. For all of those reasons, your Spotlight champion, the Allure, Cassidy.
I thought she had it with that Candy Crush.
I really like that move too.
Cassidy trying to tilt her on the outside. It was our doing. We got this win together. Come celebrate with me. Really trying to force her friend into winning her over. They're not too enthused. But this is Ultra. This is your winner of the match, Spotlight champion, and the briefcase holder. Standing together. We're gonna jump backstage. So we have Jimmy Sins and Avery Burns at the waiting. Avery, Jimmy, we saw you two go at it execution. That was an amazing match. Jimmy Sins is back. You two had big showings last week. You both won your matches. What is next for you two?
would you like to go first, or you want me to go first?
I think you should go first.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Nook, first off, I just want to say hello, Unleashed Universe. It's been a bit since I spoke to you face to face. As you can see, a new move set. Got a Liger Bomb to tribute Ultimate Guy. Bomba and Knee, something that Bhreezy originally taught me, but Drix has helped me perfect it. And that Reawakening Stormbreaker been a move I've been working on for a bit, but wasn't able to debut until last week. I just want to get some things out the way. Going forward, my goal in the Minecraft Wrestling Alliance isn't being a world champion. I think we all saw the consequences that came with me winning it so early on in my career. I do not want that stress or pressure once again. So what I'm trying to do is make up for lost time. Every week, I will try to wrestle to make up for every match I ignored, I didn't show up for. I want to earn the respect of the people backstage once again. And I think there's one way I can do that. Saints, I may be able to forgive you for what you did to me in the past. I'm trying to move on. But I don't like when someone is taking away opportunities for others and deliberately trying to only defend on pay-per-views. No, buddy, that doesn't run through me. So what we're going to do is I accept that little challenge of yours. I give you my all. And if my flame is enough, if I win the MWC Television Championship, I will try to give as many opportunities to the entire roster from top to bottom. But that's enough about me. Someone with more important goals than my best friend Avery Burns, the Mad Queen, who will become the MWC World Champion. What do you got to say, Avery?
We all know that last week, his little henchman, his little bitch boy, Bryce, busted the shit out of my nose, and at the moment, I'm feeling like LeBron James back in his prime when he was part of the Miami Heat with this little face mask on. So I don't think Schiff is anything I haven't seen before in my journey across the sphere of professional wrestling. So I personally don't have that much worry when it comes to Schiff.
So you're not too worried about Schiff, but Jonathan Colt seems to also be targeting Schiff. He seems to be going in that direction. Are you worried about him at all? You two have a lot of history in your past.
All madness, no?
I do.
Yeah, when I power bombed him from the second story and left him for dead. Yeah, I really don't think that Colt is that much of an obstacle for me anymore. Yeah, I don't think Colt should be that much of a problem if it does go that way.
Words.
am confident that the moment that I get in the ring with Schiffhead, the absolute pinpoint precision second that I stand across from him, that everything that I have done wrong in the past year will be lifted away when just maybe I can redeem what he done to Steve and what he has done to the people around here, and maybe I can take the MWC World Championship back and be the champion that these people need.
Well, best of luck in that. I would love to see it. Let's get back to the ring.
Here we go, Nug! My favorite part of the show!
Your favorite part of the show is when
Yeah!
Adam shows up?
Yes! I mean, look at him, Nug! What a stud he is! He's got that national championship briefcase, and he's got Fox with him by his side. That's a future world. They are both future world champions, Nug. By the end of 2026, let me tell you something. Adam will be the world champion. Fox will be the spotlight champion. They will rule here as the world champs of the MWA.
I could tell you were lonely from the moment you
What happened to Vox's hair? Why is he bald? Did something happen?
Bald is beautiful, Nook. But what's even more beautiful is the Steel City Saints.
Tonight, we have a very special tag team. Last week, the match got made. Misty looking to do a little something nice for Damien Callis, DMK. Dapping him up fancy style, Misty is our national champion. But of course, looks like we have a challenger for Saints at Retribution and that TV title, but tonight we're going to see our national champion and DMK go face to face with a former TV champion, current national briefcase holder, and a former two-time TV champion. That's 3 total in the book club, although feels a little unfair to consider that last little run for Vox Adams, because Adam died and Vox was given the belt. Nonetheless, got a big tag match here. Adam with a disgusting scar on his back from repeatedly getting slammed and all that spinal damage. But I guess he's cleared to wrestle. So we're gonna look past that giant gash on his back as he locks up with Misty, and we start this match slow.
Technical wrestling on fine display here. Oh my god, backdrop suplex.
Misty trying to follow through with the German suplex right after, but Adam tries to get down onto the ground, I guess, flopping down, holding onto the ropes, making sure he can't go up for the German.
Adam's trying to shimmy his way out of it, making his way over to Vox. Gets the tag.
And Vox back in, throws a forearm to Misty, but Misty comes right off. Throws an arm, Vox ducks the arm. Misty coming again, and Vox throws a forearm.
That's a beautiful forearm right there. Bookmark!
Double clothesline. Vox with the pin, that's it. One, two, record time. No, Misty gets the shoulder up.
Getting the shoulder up right at 2. But look at this, more tag offense about to be on display here.
Adam, that fucked up back on the top rope. Misty pushes Vox into the way, axe handle to Vox. That's not at all what they intended.
Not
and
at all,
Misty for the back, belly to belly.
Into the corner.
Some great offense. Now Misty tags in DMK. We're finally going to see the Son of Misery in action, running crossbody. And Misty combos with a foot stomp. The SCS is completely in sync.
I mean, it's not surprising that the SCS... Oh my god, sit-out powerbomb from DMK. Cover 1, 2, kick out from Vox. I mean, I was going to say that the SCS have always been very great tag technicians. It doesn't matter who's in the SCS. I mean, he could be a current member, a former member. I mean, all of them have learned that technical prowess that comes with tag wrestling, learning how to work together as a team.
Misty drop kick to the leg. Of course, back in August, back at Heatwave, we saw DMK join the SCS. Misty and DMK joining at a very similar time. And these two have just come up together. They've been trained by Saints for months together. And they got to know each other well as Misty just gets that 2 count. Adam breaks it up. DMK picks up Adam. Adam with his fat ass trying to stall the weight into an Adam smasher. But Misty throws a bad ending. Knocks Adam out of the ring. But Misty, turn around. Vox right behind you.
Roll up!
Vox rolls it up, trying to steal the win.
2!
Misty kicks out.
That was so close, Nook.
Shining Wizard.
Straight to the face.
Fox.
Grabbing up Misty. Shoulder block right into the corner. More tag offense about to be on display from the Book Club, Nook.
Fox up to the top rope. Adam holds her in place, and Fox able to get that double team move, the double foot stomp while Adam drops a DDT.
This is great tag wrestling, Nook.
Textbook Adam, a former tag champion in his own right. But Misty kicks out at 2.
DMK back body drops. Adam right over the ropes. They're on the outside. Here we go, Nook.
Misty popped up.
Oh my God!
Double crossbody. Some great work by the SCS.
Misery's End to Vox.
Fox laid out on the outside. Misty gets Adam back in the ring.
Oh, wait a minute.
Himself in before getting in the ring. SCS in here together, grabbing each arm.
Oh, they're gonna hit it, Nook. Here we go.
We're gonna see it. Bam! Double-edged sword.
Straight to the face of Adam, and I think that might be it. 1 and 2, 3.
You could count to 1,000. Double knee to the face. And they get Adam down for the 3.
What a great match, Nook. That is tag wrestling at its finest. It's a shame that Adam didn't win. It's a shame that the Book Club didn't win, but I'm satisfied with this.
That was really great stuff.
Bhreezy, I'm gonna be honest. That didn't really impress me. Oh, what do you think there, Mr. Leader? What do you think?
Really? I'm shocked. I think DMK's the future, man.
Yeah, DMK. Yeah, that DMK guy. But Misty, nah. We don't gotta talk about her, man. Nah. Oh, hey, whoa, hey, buddy.
Whoa.
Buddy.
Where do you think you're going, buddy?
Where do you think I'm going?
Yeah, you. Who else am I talking to?
I think it's pretty fucking obvious since you were just watching that. See, how many inches is that screen? How, are you blind? Do you need me to give you context clues? Like, I'm going after Misty, goddammit. Get out of my goddamn way.
Oh, no, buddy. Hey, hold on. I don't think you need to go out to Misty, man. I think you're just fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine, Uranaki. You can just go back home, lay down on the couch and watch some TV. You don't have to go interfere in our business.
Oh, here we go again. Look, guys, I get it. You're scared of me actually pulling this shit off, okay? It's been 2.5 months, and I ain't giving up. Either you're too drunk, or your brain's been removed and replaced with bubblegum to the point where you can't comprehend the shit that's coming out of my mouth. Okay?
Hey, he does not represent anywhere close to bubblegum.
Shut your
I'm not even
mouth. Now that I think
Pepto-Bismol.
about it- Now that I think about it, why are you still fucking doing tricks on Misty? She mollywopped your fucking ass at execution. Why are you still sucking up to her?
No, I kind of hate her. I can't lie.
Hey, whoa,
Oh, Boston,
what is
Boston,
going
my
on
hero,
back
thank you.
here?
Oh,
Y'all
my-
need to chill.
Boston,
y'all
you will not
doing?
believe it. Boston, you will not believe it. This guy came up to us and threatened us with a knife. Can you believe it?
I mean, I can't believe that, actually. That's not too surprising. But, you know,
This is wrestling.
we're not, you know,
Violence.
we're going to handle this the right way, okay? If the two of you got such a big issue with Mr. Hiranaka right here, I have a proposal. Next week, we're going to have a tag team match. The two of you, Bhreezy and Rich, versus Hironaka and a
No way.
partner of his choice.
Boston. I don't think that's necessary.
Oh,
Hold
I
on.
think it is necessary. If you're so concerned about his knife work, why don't you find out? See if you could be
Rich.
carved up next week yourselves.
Rich, we're the best tag wrestlers on the roster. We got this. Nobody can beat us.
That's right. I forgot. Yeah, Boston. Yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna, bro. I'm gonna go behind you.
Okay,
He has a
okay.
knife. Yes, I'm out. Bhreezy, you got this.
Okay. Well, now,
Okay.
Mr. Bhreezy, I believe you had some business that you wanted me to take care of, and if we can, let's make it quick because I have some other plans with a lovely lady later today.
No worries, man. No
So
worries,
let's go
man.
ahead and hurry up.
Yeah, I'll make it quick. Thank you.
Well, Bubblegum, if you can fucking hear me. You're blowing up too big. That ego of yours is making your head grow really big. And well, let's just say it's about time that fucking head got popped.
Dobby, looking a little serious. Coming out, not in gear, not ready for a fight, not ready to wrestle. A lot went down last week. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Mr. Music Man, once again, if you'd please, thank you very much. Starlight Forum, I'm so glad to be here. I just wish it was under better circumstances. But before we get into all of that, let's start off with some good news. How about Rafi earlier tonight, huh? What a performance from that young woman. Now, on to someone else in that match. Cassidy. You see, following Cass's words last Unleashed, I've had a lot to think about over the week. And before I get into all of that and dive into our past, I have something I want you all to hear. Something from mine and Cassidy's past. So, Mr. Audio Man backstage, if you please do me the honors of playing that right now. Thank you.
Hi Dobby, didn't see you at practice today. Kind of weird not seeing your grumpy mug barking orders that are supposed to be sweat our asses off. Look, I get it. Watching Kholoki take that Rumble win, I mean, that to have felt like feeling forced to smile at your own funeral. I mean, you see yourself in him, right? I see that too, but I know you're not done. I mean, look, if you need someone to talk to, or just yell at, or whatever, I'm around, okay? You don't gotta carry that weight alone. Not tonight. Call me back when you get the chance.
That voicemail was from just after Horizon 2023. And I've kept it all these years. Not to replay out of spite, but because it's the last true time I record a Cassidy I knew. I'm not talking about the allure. I'm talking about Cassidy Reed, the sweet young lady I met in Japan. The woman who truly cared about others. The same woman I saw shake the hand of and bow before a young lion Kazuta Ito after welcoming him in to Neo 1. You didn't gain anything from doing that, Cassidy. It was just respect. You did it because you cared. Last week was a true turning point for me, Cassidy, because I realized that Cassidy is long gone. And while you sat there and asked why Tara, why my best friend of all people, did you take her on board. It's because she asked for me to, Cassidy. The same way you came up to me in Japan, the same way Doppel got a train down from Scotland at 16 years old to train under me, the same way Jacob saw me on the TV and wanted me to be his mentor, the same way Matty stepped up to me in this ring and asked for help, one old head to another. It's never been about age, financial background, or anyone's past. It's never been about any of that, Cassidy, and you know that. Deep down, I know you do. I helped Tara because she wanted my help, and I'm a firm believer that anyone can change for the better. Or at least, I was. Until recently. At this point, Cassidy, I don't know you anymore, and these last few years it's never been anything personal. Me coming to Takeoff alone and finding somebody that needed my help was never personal. But you always treated it as such. So fine, take it how you wish, but I've finally got to get this off my chest, Cassidy. Cassidy, at Retribution, I want you in that ring, 1-on-1, for the Spotlight Championship. I owe it to the past champions. I owe it to the MWA, I owe it to the board, and I owe it to these fans here. I owe it to Jacob, I owe it to Doppel, and I owe it to myself to have that belt wrapped around the waist of a more deserving individual. And whether that's me or Tara makes the choice to cash in her case, when all is said and done, I truly hope you can find it within yourself to smile through it all.
Goosebumps on my arms right now after what Dobby just said. And at Retribution, in just 2 weeks, we're going to see him challenge Cassidy for that World Spotlight Championship. It is main event time here in the Starlight Forum.
And it looks like Bhreezy has some new music for the main event here tonight, Nog.
We saw him go to Boston's office earlier tonight. I can only imagine what was discussed then.
The last time we saw these two competitors face off one another, was a couple months ago, which was a title eliminator for the NWC National Championship, in which Bhreezy did not get a shot at Colt's title, but now things have changed. Both men coming in with no belts, just looking to prove themselves. Maybe this goes into what Boston and Bhreezy talked about. Will Colt reestablish his dominance after being missing since Lone Survivor? We're gonna find out now.
I mean, I don't know how well Colt is going to fare in the ring because of course he's coming off of that injury. We haven't seen him in the ring since all the way back at Lone Survivor when Kholoki basically took his eye out in that war chamber. As we're about to see in a second, he's been wearing that eye patch ever since.
Here comes the last of a dying breed. Still wearing that eye patch. His eye not fully healed yet.
As he rushes down to the ring.
Tagging these fans trying to hold up a smile of some sort of returns to Hello Colt. Colt, it's almost time for this crowd to erupt. I think this is everyone's favorite chant, the thing that gets them going.
Here we go.
For the first time since November of last year, we hear this arena going wild, chanting burn, burn. No Bhreezy's fans at winning here tonight. Burn. We're about to find out, Nuck. I'm so excited for this match.
Not only going to this match tonight against Jonathan Colt, not only main eventing tonight, but already booked next week with Raging Rich by his side. They call themselves the best tag team in the MWA. We'll see how much that holds up because he doesn't even know who's going against next week. Hironaka gets to pick his opponent. He has a lot of time being friends with Jonathan Colt. We could see this is partially being run back next week. Anything could happen then, but tonight in front of us right now, big fight feel in our main event. Bhreezy poking at the eyes. This son of a bitch is going to kick things off fighting dirty.
Holding his only eye right now. It's going to be really hard for Colt to see. Oh my goodness. Dug into a bridge and now just with some forearm gloves to Colt.
Bhreezy, forceful to start to this match. Bhreezy not letting up, knowing that he's going to have to match the energy of Jonathan Colt if he wants to get the victory.
And now just repeated forearm gloves to Jonathan Colt. He is not looking the best here. Oh! But once again, relying on his pierced sides to help him. Going for a lariat, but no, catching the arm and head. Are we about to see it? Head and arm, Coltplex, but no, Bhreezy floating over onto his feet.
Bhreezy staying planted, avoiding that suplex, now grabbing a waistlock, perhaps a suplex of his own, but gets snapmared through.
And now an
Elbow.
elbow strike. Getting some offense for the first time in this match. Can Colt stay on it? Trying to grab him up, but no, met with an enziguri. Now down to a knee, very similar to how he lost his national title. Very similar predicament. Bhreezy, he's aiming for him, running in, but catching the leg. Exploder Coltplex!
Bhreezy down in the corner, down limp against that buckle.
Back first into the buckles. That cannot be nice to the spine of Bhreezy. Now met with a chop.
Now Bhreezy stumbling over to the next corner. Colt going for another chop.
You could just hear the echo across the entire arena. Colt, no.
Touring the squared circle with these chops and a bail that throws Bhreezy across the ring.
Bhreezy crawling out onto that ramp, but I don't think he's safe. We've seen Colt do this multiple times. Rebounding off the ropes.
Oh my god! Tope onto the ramp!
A tope suicida. Big man went flying, and now Colt just embracing the fans. Grabbing Bhreezy up and throwing him in. And now quick cover. Could that be it? 1, 2. Kick out.
Bhreezy kicks out. He's still in the match, but Colt has not lost a step. 2 months since he stepped into the ring, and it's like he's in the ring every day training, getting better, keeping his strength, and he is not. Right now, he's playing defense a little bit as Bhreezy throws these elbows.
As you
Colt,
just saw, Colt went for that hellbent, but he couldn't get it. But now being dropped to hold into the middle ropes. What is he lining up for? Hitting them?
bicycle knee into the ropes.
To the back of the head. Colt might be concussed right there.
Knee to the back of the head, throat thrusted forward, choking on the ropes just that little bit, adds just a bit more damage and primes him up for that Fujiwara armbar.
And now retching the arm, a move that has put many away. Will Colt tap out? He hasn't been in submission for months, Nuck.
Colt is trying to grab the ropes, but he's practically a mile away. He's going to have to power through as he gets up to a knee, and Bhreezy takes that opportunity to stump out the shoulder.
Just bringing him back down to the mat, exactly where Bhreezy excels in. And now an arm twist.
Really targeting that arm, the shoulder of Colt.
It's not talked about enough, Nuck, but Bhreezy, his ring IQ, but pure talent is so amazing to see in person. And now just hooking the leg after that shotgun drop kick. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Colt specifically kicking out right at 2.
Trying to conserve energy.
You'd sometimes be able to say that this person kicked out at 2.9. Bhreezy almost had the win, but Colt, there was a full second in between victory that Bhreezy's going to have to dig away from. And to
Going for
carve out,
Tyzona!
to get that 3. The Tyzona could have done it, but Colt not letting it happen.
Blocking it, getting those arms up. And now a headbutt!
Huge headbutt. Colt with no regard for that damaged orbital bone.
Stumbling a bit, losing his balance, and now a thrust kick.
Thrust kick that drops Bhreezy to a knee. Stumbling.
Tuck to the head. Are we about to see it? 1 is all it takes.
Colt promising to put Bhreezy away right here, right now with the Colt 45.
Looking to lift. No, pulling his head
Bhreezy.
out, and now just kick to the gut.
Colt took a little too long to prep for the move, gave Bhreezy that recovery time that he's now using to his full advantage as Bhreezy whips Colt across the ring, but Colt reverses. Bhreezy coming off
him
the
up.
ropes. Double foot stomp.
The
Bhreezy
timing just
with
oh my
jumping
god,
up,
no.
both feet straight on the shoulder and collapses Colt to the ground.
The reaction time of Bhreezy to immediately transition that into a stop after being popped up is just amazing. And now continuing to target that shoulder. And now with a high knee. And now a Tyzona!
Tyzona
he
knocks
win
Colt
it?
out. 1,
And a
2, Bhreezy.
kick out!
Colt kicks out.
Bhreezy so close right there, thinking that was enough damage done to Colt to get him the win. But Bhreezy grabbing the head. Time to end this. Dragon Sleeper! Wrenching the neck of Jonathan Colt back.
Colt with that shoulder damaged so bad, any chance he has at being able to pull himself towards the ropes, to crawl, to reach out, to get himself out of the holds, it might be hopeless. He might be stuck in that dragon sleeper, getting the life choked out of him on the ground.
Will the master of technical wrestling and Minecraft wrestling be able to make Jonathan Colt submit here tonight? And now downward elbows for reassurance, trying to maybe knock him out if he's not going to tap.
Bhreezy not giving Colt a second to breathe as the life gets choked out of him. He targets the shoulder, amps up the pain. Colt in such a bad spot. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out of this. This might be the end of the match.
Popping his head out somehow. Colt grasping for air, trying to get his neck back into place. Oh, and now just a right hand. Repeated
Colt.
knocking now.
Bhreezy up to his feet. Comes off the ropes from the Irish whip. Colt
Ducking under. Now both men meeting in the center, going for a clothesline, but no catching that waist of Bhreezy. And German Coltplex.
Coltplex.
Bhreezy stumbling into the corner, going for another clothesline, but this time being caught once again, catching the arm.
Bhreezy dazed. He doesn't quite know where he is. He's throwing whatever he can have left to hit. But he's not in the condition where he can land it. And every arm he throws, everything he tries to throw in this dizzying state, Colt reverses, grabbing for another suplex. And right now, Bhreezy trying hard to whip Colt and gets thrown into a spinning side slam.
Colt relying on the thing he knows most, dropping people onto their necks, throwing them around, making sure they don't have a second to be able to coordinate an attack against him. Bhreezy stumbling around. He doesn't know where he is. That's the thing. Your head's shaking. You're sweating. You're trying to question where you are. Bhreezy getting to his feet. Colt rebounding. Clothesline from hell.
Bhreezy knocked straight to the ground. He targeted Colt's shoulder the whole time, but Colt has 2 arms and he was still able to throw that clothesline from hell.
Colt 45, but no, Bhreezy stalling, making sure he's staying planted, trying to sandbag so that way he cannot be lifted enough, shifting his body's weight into making sure he stays down. No, popping his head out now. And now those downward elbows once again targeting to the shoulder he's been working on the entire match.
Colt down in the corner. Bhreezy grabbing him again.
Trying to whip. But no holding on to. Now throwing him into the corner. Oh my goodness!
Bhreezy flopping onto the turnbuckle and falling over to the outside. But he's able to reverse Colt running through. Kick to that shoulder, that damaged shoulder.
Climbing
Bhreezy
up. Wait, no. He might be
struggling.
going for something we haven't seen for a bit. Maybe that Ontario Sunrise. Diving Canadian Destroyer.
Struggling to find his footing, but it looks like he's got it. Colt runs up to the top rope, not letting it happen. Throwing forearms, forearm after forearm.
Out of desperation, he does not want to be caught with that Ontario. Oh, wait, no.
Oh
Bhreezy
no.
wedging his feet. He will not be lifted. He is trying. He is fighting for dear life to not be lifted here, Nook. He's grabbing his head and now a headbutt.
Bhreezy, with everything he's got left on the top rope right now to make sure he does not get Colt 45 onto the buckle. Colt plexed
ducking
off the
under,
top
though.
rope. Anything we
No.
can see right now, it's gonna head
Oh
back.
my
Colt
God!
45 off the top rope.
Set out cover. One,
1,
two,
2,
three.
3. And Jonathan Colt, with everything left, able to get that victory in a huge Colt 45.
What a match, Doug. I will give applause for Bhreezy. He almost had him. If he was able to hit that one last headbutt, Colt might have fallen off the top and he would have been able to hit that Ontario Sunrise. This was a match of styles and it was amazing. Truly showcases that Colt still has it, but Bhreezy is still getting better. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Shift.
Running down to the
Charging down to the ring. Shift and Colt face to face.
Ducking under.
Shift
smashing
the belt. Smashing the belt into Colt's face.
And now repeatedly over and over again. Oh my goodness.
Shift now transitioning to 12-6 elbows, trying to bust Colt open with those elbows in the center of the ring.
Is somebody going to do something? I don't think Colt can handle Shift all on his own, especially not after just going through a 10-minute match. Now trying to pop in for that Psycho Driver.
The Psycho Driver that won him the championship, taking out Steve last month. Colt trying desperately to not let it happen.
There's only so much he can do with Shift releasing the pump handle. Making an example of Jonathan Colt after Colt interrupted Shift's promos last week.
Shift, with Colt laid out on the ground, says, "Who do you think you are?" How many times do I have to teach you this lesson as he continues to bash that 10 pounds of gold onto Colt?
Just slamming that title into the spine to Colt. Somewhat targeting the shoulder as well, making that shoulder just feel all the more pain.
Colt's trying to grasp at Shift, trying to do anything to get out of this position. And Shift not letting it happen.
Saying he discusses him.
Jiff standing over Colt. And what's this?
She was talking about Shithead just earlier tonight. Here come the Mad Queen Avery Burns. Now those forearms of Shithead making the save for her once rival Jonathan Colt.
Avery. Now, the one to make the save. Something I did not expect to happen. But from behind, Bryce. Payback for last week. And Colt
getting
runs
involved.
over. Colt targeting Bryce. Shiv and Avery brawling. Shiv throwing stomps as Bryce gets taken out of the ring.
And now Shiv bringing Avery to her feet, maybe trying to hit a psycho driver onto her.
But look
But
behind.
no.
Shiv Irish whips Avery across the ring. Colt able to grab hold of Shiv for Avery.
Maybe a burning fist!
And Shiv taken out, falling out of the ring. And Colt and Avery with all this history and all this tension and all the facial injuries between these two. And Colt shoving his hand right into Avery's face. Colt was
Just
watching.
because they have a common enemy doesn't mean the tension between them is quite gone.
Colt heard what she said earlier tonight. He does not forget.
He was the man that brought back the Mad Queen who made Avery Burns the way she is now.
These two are arguing in the center of the ring. Things are getting tense. I think they're taking their eyes off of the real goal. And they're not in the best spot as Shiv and Bryce run back in the ring and take their shots at Colt and Avery.
You bomber!
Bomber! Colt down. Avery in the corner.
Grabbing hold of Avery, feeding her to Shiv. Shiv grabbing a hold of her. Psycho driver, possibly.
Shiv,
Lifting
pump handle, psycho driver.
Fuck your life.
And
now
a
Shiv on top of her
nasty,
announce table.
a nasty end to the show. Is this gonna be the site at Retribution? Whether it's Colt, whether it's Avery, whether it's the two of them together, Shiv is in for quite the first offense. We thank you for tuning in tonight. We join you in 2 weeks for Retribution, and we'll be right here next week for Unleash. We thank you again, and good night.